So if you heard of Grand Seiko over the past few years and wondered where it all began, this is the predecessor to what the brand represents today. To me, this is a watch that showcases exactly what the brand was capable of achieving all the way back in the 1960s to the 1970s. This watch is over 50 years old, and yet it's as well made or even better than many modern watches for under $1,000. To understand the significance of this watch, we need to dive back into the history of Grand Seiko and King Seiko, because after all, as you can see it says here, King Seiko. So the story goes that King Seiko and Grand Seiko were produced by two competing Seiko factories in Japan. They were pitted against each other to push innovation and excellence, with the idea that the winning factory would ultimately become the flagship luxury brand for precision and quality of Seiko. So apparently in the story, Grand Seiko, which is produced by one of the factories, ended up winning. But of course the reality is a bit different. You can see that Grand Seiko was actually created with a clear intention of being Seiko's top tier luxury brand. The King Seiko line emerged because the other factory wanted to compete and contribute its own vision of excellence. However, the King Seiko factory didn't actually have the advanced equipment to match Grand Seiko's precision testing capabilities that was produced by one of the factories. And as a result, King Seiko watches were designed to be slightly more accessible, positioned at a lower price point than Grand Seiko while still maintaining exceptional quality. So back then, these watches weren't cheap by any means. They sold for around 10,000 yen, equivalent to a month's salary for many people in the 1960s. These were luxury timepieces, and back in those days, they were very particular about timekeeping accuracy. Being the Japanese, who are still obsessed with time today, they designed this watch to compete with the best of the best, the Swiss giants of the era like Omega, Longines, Rolex, and such companies. And this particular watch, the King Seiko reference 4402-8000, is nothing short of remarkable. It featured cutting-edge innovations for its time that are still impressive today. For instance, it has a quick set date function. It hacks for precise time setting, runs at a steady 18,000 vibrations per hour or VPH, and the date changes instantly at midnight. If you think about this kind of engineering in the 1960s, especially at this price point today, it's what makes King Seiko and Grand Seiko so special. Just look at the dial. The champagne silver sunburst finish plays beautifully with the light, giving the watch incredible depth and character. The hands are a testament to Seiko's legendary craftsmanship, very much like their Zaratsu polishing, with sharp polished edges that rival many watches today. Even back then, Seiko was using techniques that would later define as their iconic Zaratsu polishing or their Zolotz polishing, producing razor-sharp mirror finish hands and indices. Just have a look at the indices. It carries all the hallmarks of the Grand Seiko design in this King Seiko. You got a slightly curved lugs, which make it a little special. It also comes with a wonderfully boxed or domed acrylic crystal, which brings such a nice distortion to the whole dial when looked at the side and in different angles as well. Honestly, if you were to buy a modern watch today, you'll be hard-pressed to find this level of detail and craftsmanship at the 1,000 price point. You're going to get watches that are probably industrially finished, machine finished, with definitely no hand finishing techniques in their watches. A dial of this quality, you'll probably have to spring for a modern Grand Seiko, which would easily set you back about $2,000 to $3,000 for a Grand Seiko 9F quartz movement, which will give you the same level of quality today. So let's get into the specifications of this watch. This is the second generation of King Seiko, distinguishable by its 44 series caliber. It's often referred to as the 44KS model. Now, unlike the first generation, which only had King Seiko on the dial at 12 o'clock, this model features the Seiko brand prominently on top, and instead the King Seiko would be at the 6 o'clock. It actually positions it a bit more clearly as a sort of sub-brand to Seiko and not a brand by itself. The 44KS brought improvements like hacking and a quick set date function compared to the King Seiko first generation, which didn't have these features obviously. This specific model, the 4402-8000, measures 36 millimeters in diameter, is 11 millimeters thick, and has a lug-to-lug distance of 42 millimeters with an 18 millimeter lug width. It was produced between 1965 and 1970, and this particular piece features a late dial variant identified by the lightning bolt logo below the 25 jewels text. The movement inside is a marvel in itself. I'm going to show you photos of it because I'm not going to open the case back of this watch. It's a caliber 44, a fully jeweled manual wind movement, built to last and designed for exceptional accuracy. Even today, over half a century later, it runs fantastically. It's said that the movement has a fully jeweled barrel, which enhances its longevity and reliability. So what makes this watch truly special is that it embodies all the hallmarks of a classic, beautifully designed timepiece. It carries the essence of the Grand Seiko grammar of design, which is very famous now, with its clean lines, sharp angles, and exceptional finishing quality. And of course, as with all Grand Seikos, the very, very stunning dials. The highly polished indices, razor-sharp hands, the dome acrylic crystal give it warmth and a sense of timelessness. The slightly curved and faceted lugs add to its elegance, making it a design that can stand proudly alongside vintage Swiss watches from brands like Omega, Longines, Rolex, and dare I say even Vacheron or Patek of the same era. So this watch is living proof that great design and craftsmanship can stand the test of time. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, a King Seiko like this is a piece you'll probably treasure for years to come. And of course, great value. Winding the manual movement gives you a tactile connection to the watch, and it's a strap monster, pairing beautifully with a variety of straps to suit any style. And for the price, this watch is an absolute bargain. It's a piece of history, a work of art, and a joy to wear. Now thanks for watching the video. If you like this type of content, do remember to click the like and subscribe button and continue to support us. Stay subscribed, and we put up videos like this, watch straps, watch reviews. We even have some watch updates videos. Do check out our channel, and we thank you for your support all this time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day. You have a great week. Now, if you're interested in this watch, this specific watch, King Seiko, is available on our website, TwoSecondsWatch.com. So we have a curated selection of watches and also watch straps to complement them. Don't forget to check out our website, and we have a special discount code if you're buying any watches or straps in the description below.